We're live. What's up? Salute to the tribe. What's up? What's happening, y'all? Had to finalize a few more ideas, man. You know what I'm saying? Support the growth, you guys. Support the variety, okay, that I'm providing. And I can see the different channels are picking and choosing the kind of content that y'all like. I'm giving you variety on all channels, and then I go off of what the channel reacts to. Therefore, you're getting exactly what you want. And this is how engineers, and I'm not going to say engineers because I've seen some goofballs online here lately. This is how guys like me move. You know what I mean? This is how guys like me move. I need a control. I need a good database. So that's what I've been doing. And it looks like 3 of the channels, I see what y'all like. And the 4th one, it don't like anything's hitting, but I think that's because I got this idea I've been wanting to run with, and I've been kind of putting off. I think that channel's meant for it. But anyway, let's get right into it, you guys. You see the title, okay? And I don't remember exactly what it said. But let me see if I can see. I didn't even write it down. Anyway, these women out here, these leftover women are extremely curious about you. What did I write down? They're on some monitoring spirit type stuff. Now, I told y'all, without even having real data, just kind of watching what I believe to be my haters, that these women are monitoring spirits. They love to just like monitor they've weaponized the internet. And they're using it, to monitor dudes. These females are going from social media to social media, looking at your content, trying to gauge who you are. We're in this new digital age where cowards and weirdos can hide, behind the internet and just use that to try to filter through and figure out someone when they should know better than that. You're not going to figure nobody out from anything online. But these females are curious, they're nosy, and they're messy. So they're going through all your social media. You might even have some females trying to do little background checks, and these fools might not never even actually run into you or actually reach out to you. Guys smash that like button. But these women are doing all of this weird ass stuff, and you're thinking, nah, you're paranoid, David, you're da-da-da-da. And I might just be paranoid, but that don't mean what I'm saying is not facts. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, tribe? What's going on? These women are out of control and they're diabolical. Okay? These females are doing so much. So I'm going to give you a little anecdotal evidence because I keep telling y'all they're doing this stuff. So anyway, you guys know that I made the mistake before I learned to mention, hey, I'm moving over to Thailand. And since then, I've accrued a lot of hate because of that from all kind of people. And didn't think it'd be like that, but you never know who's watching you. And part of these people, man, are women who might be interested in me, might just find me attractive, but can't stand the way that I speak. So last week or so, I had this female reach out to me that I ain't talked to in over 10 years. I used to work with her at the White House, and she's a whole stud. So I thought she may have watched my content where I was talking about studs or working their way back to men, because she really don't like that at all. Like, I can see her getting offended by it, but to reach out to me after 10 years, it's weird. So I already was on the guard. And she was like, hey, what's going on, fam? I'm moving out to Thailand. And I'm like, red flag, automatically. Didn't say nothing to her, though. And then, because women be thinking I'm stupid. I just be like letting them think whatever. And that's why I wear the shades and the goofy ass hat, man. Well, whatever, man. The chick was like, yeah, man, I'm moving to Thailand. And no, she said, I moved to Thailand. Right. And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. And she's like, yeah, I seen that you've been talking about moving out here since last year. Where are you at? When are you going to get out here? What's taking you so long? I'm like, that's weird. Right. What does it matter to you? Hey, what's going on, fam? What's going on? And she was like, I didn't say that to her, though. And she was like, yeah, I'm out here. I've been out here for a week. I'm, settling in. And I'm like, that's cool. And she's like, but again, hey, when are you going to come out here? I know you've been talking about it since last year. This is some idiot trying to provoke me. You know, like I ain't heard from this person in like 10 years. Still got my number, cool, or whatever. And just randomly hit me up and just starts talking this kind of crazy way. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, am I getting trolled? You know, so what I did was I said, oh, that's cool. I'm like, look, I'm just working some things out. I'm thinking about moving to China. And then this fool goes like, oh, wait, you've been talking about moving to Thailand since last year. What? I thought you were just talking in a very disrespectful type of way, right? But these women don't even realize how disrespectful they are. So I was just like, yeah, I might do that or whatever. But hey, do me a favor. Since you're already there, see, I checkmate people. Send me a picture of the beach or the mall. Now I'm saying I want to see what's up over there, right? You know, radio silence. Radio silence. Haven't heard a peep from this fool. She was blowing my phone up that day. Right after that, nothing. This fool ain't in no doggone Thailand, man. This chick is just trying to antagonize me for whatever reason. Well, we know the reason. I say things on here that triggers them. And you never know who's watching and trolling you. You know what I mean? And something else, man. You guys, all your comments don't get shown on the screen until I click through them. But I appreciate the attempts at trolling. You know what I'm saying? So keep doing what you're doing. It definitely helps the algorithm, but I'm using StreamYard. Your stuff don't just pop up on the screen. Okay. So if you guys don't know, I'm on TikTok as well. And after that incident last week, and I had another one trolling me about when you're gonna move. This woman on TikTok that likes my videos every now and again, well, pretty often, leaves little comments, whatever. She hits me up in my DMs on some same old weird stuff, like, "Hey, I'm planning on moving to Thailand. Can you let me know what the process is?" I'm thinking to myself, well, a quick Google search will give you that. The hell are you asking me that? I don't even talk like that, you know? So I'm already like, all right, yeah, red flag. So then after that, you know, since I've been talking to my cousin and everything, who is a passport bro living in the Philippines right now, I know the whole process. So I told the whole process in 2 paragraphs. I don't think she thought I knew the process. Once I sent it to her, it wasn't like she had enough time to read it. It's like she just automatically responded back with, oh, okay, have you started the process yet? Are you on your way over there? And without even giving her, because I already knew what she was gonna do, one or two things, right? Concede and you know, be like, oh, thank you for the information, or she's gonna say some more intrusive stuff. Had something ready for her. So she goes, you know what I said? I'm like, yeah, you know, have you started already? And I'm like, hey, so listen, you said you had a question, not questions. And is the question, what's the process of moving to Thailand? Or is the question, are you BSing everybody about moving there? Right? Put her in a corner. I don't give you females wiggle room. I don't care. So now it took her longer to respond this time than any other time. And she's like, no, I'm just, you know, I'm curious. I know you've been talking about it for a while. I know you're, you know, she said something weird, like, I know you're fixated on it or something. And then she says this is how I always catch people. She said, it's about the choice of words they use. Yeah, she said, calm down or something to that extent. She's like, calm down. This isn't fight or flight. You know, I know you're a Leo, all that stupid stuff. So what I'm saying is this: if it's a woman that's interested in me, this is what I have going on, right? I don't talk about it, but I have a lot of women hitting me up. I don't talk about it. But what I do is I gauge those women. I'm an engineer type dude, man. This way I think I make a not a roster, but a control, like just a group of women, the hottest ones, how they move online, woo, woo. And that's where I gauge what I qualify for. If I have a woman DMing me that don't look as good as these women, and when these women hit me up, they're super polite, they're in their feminine energy, they don't ask intrusive questions, I use them as the control. Now, these other women don't know that I'm getting messaged by these women. I keep my mouth shut. So when some wicked, low vibrational, leftover female hits me up, speaks like that, tells a grown man to calm down, tells a grown ass man that's minding his business that didn't ask for this person to DM him that this isn't fight or flight, you've already messed up. You're showing me that you are a combative female. And you couldn't humble yourself because it was a test when I sent you the message saying what I said, giving you those two. Hey, which one is it? I wanted to see if you were going to come back with feminine energy or some type of GMO masculine energy. You came back with masculine energy, goofball. I'm a grown-ass Army veteran. I don't need you talking tough to me. I don't need you telling me to calm down. Who initiated the conversation, goofball? Did I hit you up or you hit me up? And this is the reason why, bring it all back home, why women need to approach men. You don't know what kind of wicked, funky-ass female you're getting if you're approaching her. She might feel justified for the attitude if you're approaching her. But when a woman approaches you and she start being on some of that fuckery stuff or some of that weak-ass, she needs to check you a little bit. Like, calm down, killer. Hey, calm down. It's not fight or flight. How am I not being calm? I'm messaging her. How are you going to tell me to calm? And we're talking through text message anyway. Let's start there. How do you know my temperament based off of the words I'm typing? No, because I'm being direct. That doesn't mean that I'm mad. I'm just a man. And I don't have time to bullshit around with text messaging. Every time you text me and I got to wait on it or whatever, that's money lost that I could be online going live or something. Or working out. Or taking a shit or whatever, man. Why do you think you're entitled to my time like that? Every dude's time just because you're bored and you want to see if whatever I'm doing is legit. You see how intrusive people are nowadays because of the internet? I heard some goofy on the peep the other day say that if you put it on the internet, then people are allowed to, it's their business. That's the dumbest shit I have ever heard. You know how that shows you, and this is a Zennial dude, it shows you how nosy and intrusive people are and how they think that they are entitled to whatever goes on the internet. How the internet got them messed up in the head. You don't know how to mind your business anymore. Especially you Negroes, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the kind of guy that posts what I want to post. You're only going to see what I want you to see. Okay? As much as you want to believe me to be stupid, they don't let idiots work for the White House Communications Agency. And in there, because a lot of people that are engineers like to compare themselves to me, didn't ever work on that type of level, did you, brother? Huh? Never did. Did you, Brad? No, never did. So don't even put my engineering on whatever level you did at whatever company you worked for. Even if it's a Fortune 500, it's not the top of the tier at the White House, okay? Now, let me get back to it. Communications in there. White House communicate. I am that dude when it comes to communication in every facet. You think they just taught us how to type stuff up and build code? No, human behavior, everything. You think I was taught this. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm doing, right? Behavioral patterns of negative, low vibrational people as opposed to higher vibrational people that exude positivity with everything that they do and how they move. I have gorgeous, beautiful, top tier women, and some of them content creators that are DMing me with thousands and hundred thousands of followers being very polite. Even when I test them with something that's kind of stern, they respond politely, feminine energy. They don't want me to think that they're in some kind of way masculine. They've done their research. I say something to you kind of stern and you try to check me and correct me. Oh, calm down. You know, this ain't fight or flight. I'm not here to shut up. Shut up. Nobody asked you to be here, period. This is why I'm on my throne. And you got to come to me. This is why I would never trust any invite to any panel or podcast. You're not going to set me up for nothing, fool. You people are petty, low vibrational, low IQ, and weak. That is the recipe for disaster. You try to be cute with this stuff, and none of you ever done anything greater than yourselves. You got on the internet and fooled a few people. I'm a combat Army veteran, dude. What are you doing with yourselves? I've worked for the White House. Stop playing with me. You idiots have never been under stress and tension. Your lives have never been in danger. 2 times in Iraq, getting mortared every night. And you want to play little mind games with me? Nah, you don't fall into my wheelhouse. And I am now living rent-free in your dumbass heads, talking to you content creators. And I love it here. Plenty of real estate, wide open spaces. Ain't going nowhere. And keep using me to motivate you, you freaking idiots. Anyway, back to the programming. Now, I put this woman in a place. Now, if she was really moving in good intentions, after I said what I said, and she tried to be like, "Oh no," then I came back with, "Yeah, I'm not." What did I say? I'm not, fight or flight. I had someone last week asking the same type of questions, and come to find out, she was trolling me. So I'm just kind of